Hey guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Ultra Sun. We are here on Pony Island, and wouldn't you know it, it's a Mudsdale. Pokemon exist in this world, apparently.
You had the perfect opportunity to say, we're on Pony Island, and here is a pony. I can't believe you blew that.
Too obvious, man. Too obvious. Also, I just have to start episodes. I can't ever stop now, because if I do, we get a Pokemon X situation. It takes us 2 hours to record a 40-minute episode.
Yeah, let's avoid that. I'll let him say whatever he has to fucking need to in order to get on with it, you know what I mean?
Alright, Hapu should be around here somewhere if Mudsdale is here, and here she is. Speak of the devil/toddler.
Was that house complete in the previous version of this? Because I think it was like ruins over there, but I think this looks like a house she legit lives in now.
Let me look up our old playthrough, and I will tell you.
Okay. So I'll have to stall, like I usually do. Alright.
Ignoring that.
See, in this version, the whole Z-Power thing with Lillie here, I mean, here it obviously has a good context. Hey, let's save my mother from killing herself, because what a dumbass, am I right? But the earlier one, I think, was a much better interpretation of it, because it was the apex of her character arc in becoming her own person. For that. Here, I mean, here, yeah, there's a reason for it, but it's not as strong. You know what I mean?
I actually don't, but, whatever. No.
Okay, good, whatever, fine.
The house seemed about the same. Also, this is part 44. At this point in the original Sun playthrough, it was part 42. So we are a teeny bit behind, but not too much.
I'm not really too concerned about lining it up exactly, because, as you said, on this island, apparently everything is going to go fucking tits up. So I'm ready for it.
Oh, yeah. I have a horsey. Nay. What?
Who is that? I see you. I remember seeing you last time we did this. You creepy motherfucker hanging out back there.
Hey, be nice. That's Hapu's grandma.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You creepy grandma hanging out back there.
You creepy grandma motherfucker. Just inventing a new swear over here.
She just hides half of her face because she's Two-Face.
Oh
no, she's normal face.
It's like Matt from Two Best Friends say, oh no, it's one face.
Wouldn't that be same face?
No, it's just one face. Like, both of his face is the same. You should watch that LP, by the way. Although you don't really watch other people's LPs, do you?
Because most of the time they are legit fucking terrible. Now, there are exceptions, of course, for that. I have laughed at Game Grumps stuff, for example. For that. Oh, Big Zam. But, you know, most of the time they are legitimately 100% completely fucking bad. That's just, I'm picky as shit. You know, if you find me annoying, you don't want to watch me, hey, that's fine. I totally get you, man.
Well, you're in my videos, so what does that say of my quality?
I don't know.
You don't do Let's Plays anymore. You can't pass the buck this time.
Yes, I can. I'm great at passing the buck and avoiding responsibility. It's the American way to do. This is still extremely unmasculine, by the way, and I do not approve. At least do like a piggyback. I mean, that's okay, but here it's just like, oh, my tender little trainer.
Oh, it could have been a lot worse. He could have, like, been wearing us in a papoose, or whatever it's called on his front.
What the fuck? Oh, is that like a sash for, like, babies or something? I know what you're talking about, but then you did the papoosh thing. I don't even know.
Yes, basically. It's a baby holder. A baby binder, if you will.
There we go.
I see a sticker over there, and I'm not going to pick it up just to frustrate you.
I see a Pokeball over there, and I know you're not going to pick it up to frustrate me.
Oh, yeah.
I really have a problem with calling ruins the ruins of hope, because that would imply there was hope at one point, but ruins usually mean there is no hope left? I don't know. That's like calling the ruins of, like, Tristram. Oh, it's the ruins of hope. No, there's a reason for that.
You're not aware of, like, subtlety in this world of ours, are you?
No, everything's got to be spelled for me directly, otherwise I don't get it.
Yeah, I guess so. Now, we're just going to take a slight detour here. Now that we actually have Machamp over here, we can go back and get a couple of Z crystals, and I think they might have actually streamlined this first one over here. You may remember, if we go towards 10 Carat Hill, but not directly to it, we can find the flying type Z crystal, which I'm going to give directly to Char.
Ah, there we go. Although, it's going to be awesome when you come over here, you pick up your ride pager. Hey, Machamp? Yeah, I'm over here back on the first island. I need you to help me pick up something. What, you can't get over here? Well, just walk on the water. No, I've seen Bewares do it. I'm sure you'll be fine.
I like how you put a little pause there, like you were getting his reply. what you don't see is him taking off like sardonyx, just like swah 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 swah. Okay, Koki Artichoke. Now we go down here and we leap over the ledge, which could only be accomplished thanks to Lillie's tutorial. All praise to Blondie.
Just walk to the edge of it. What do I do? No, what do I do? No, what do I do? Seriously.
Oh, Jesus. If only a side character was here. Yeah, let's crack another rappel. Do you remember the, I don't know, did you ever play the Sun demo back in the day?
I did not play the Sun demo, but I know it was structured in a particular way.
Yeah, it took place in here, and you had to take like a few photos of the dragon, the pseudo like legendary first form of this game. It was a little bit weird, honestly. And yeah, I could have sworn you needed Machamp to get to this crystal in the original game. In fact, since I have our playthrough up, I'm gonna look this up.
Oh, hey, it's this lady. Let's give her some context now.
Yeah, I guess so. 3 question marks, because you're not allowed to know who she is for the time being.
Does that change if you come here after you beat the Elite Four?
How would I even know that, mate? I'm still recording the game.
I don't know, I thought you had all the answers.
I'm sorry, I just don't.
I'm not sure if I like the back of her hair. I thought with like her hair how it was shaped, where it would go down straight and then flare at the end. No, with her, it goes down in 2 and then crosses over each other to become the wings. I'm like, that is literally not physically possible. Then again, I live in a world where Colress has the hair he does, so you know what, whatever.
Let's see. Flying is at 10 Carat Hill. Let me have a look here. It might be better to just look up Z crystals and whatnot, because I don't think it shows it in the video.
Give Machamp such exercise.
Let's see. Darkanium Z, Draconium Z, Farium, Fighting, Fire, Flying. Yeah, in Sun and Moon, 10 Carat Hill requires Machamp Shove. How?
Oh, I see.
What a bizarre change. I don't really understand that, but at the same time, I'm not complaining, you know?
Is there a Crispy Creamium Z?
Just equip it to get instantly fat.
Well, I don't need the help for that. I do that myself.
Dude, you exercise. You lost like 30 pounds of weight. Shut up.
Yes, but at one point I was overweight. I had to get to that stage first.
Well, aren't you just a busy worker?
And let me tell you, man, I'm just saying, I've been sober from Mountain Dew for a long time, but it still hurts. It still hurts. I think in the original we briefly stopped in here, but I know I only went in here for a brief moment. I think it was to get the Z crystal in here for that, and I think I promptly fucked off. But I didn't really explore this place that much.
Okay, are you just telling me your life story here? What's the point of this spiel?
Was that to me or to her?
That was to you, my friend. That was to you.
Okay, because she was talking about, oh, well, fresh water's expensive. We have to ship it from Aloha. Don't you guys have water purification? You guys ain't drinking salt water, right?
It comes directly from Poliwhirl's intestines. Do you think there's ever been a case of that? Like, I don't know, a trainer stranded out in the desert, a water-type trainer, and it's like, oh, drown me in water, Gyarados. Oh, that's too much! It just explodes because their lungs fill up with water.
Well, I guess there's some situations like that. What if it was like you're stuck in the desert, you need food to survive, but you have a grass-type Pokemon that can produce delicious fruit, and you have to, like, eat off that Pokemon. Is that a thing? Can that be a thing?
I don't know, mate. I don't live in your crazy, mixed-up world.
I'm just asking basic, essential questions for the off chance I'll ever get stuck in the desert with a grass-type Pokemon.
Weird. Very weird. I honestly don't know the path to take to actually get where we need to go, but my first try here was successful. So just follow what old Uncle Entom does and you'll get the Z Crystal no problem.
Yeah, just run around in a circle and hope you get to it.
Cry while you do it for an added stat buff.
Ow, you poked me with your fucking Taurus's horns. What's wrong with you?
Oh no, he gored me! And like for the rest of the part, he's just stuck on the front of Tauros. Can't catch me.
You know, I gotta say as a side note, I've always loved desert settings in games. I especially like it like fantasy games where it's primarily desert. I guess that's why some of my favorite fantasy worlds, like in Dungeons and Dragons, or like the Dark Sun settings in Al-Qadim, because a lot of it takes place in like desert, Arabian shit, that kind of deal. I always enjoyed that.
I think one of my favorite deserts in video games was the desert in the first Paper Mario game, because there's a lot of mystery to it. Like, you have to take a specific set of screen directions to reach the oasis to get like limes and lemons and so on, and just finding the pyramid itself is a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, and the biggest mystery of all is how often you have to hit that one block to crash Paper Mario.
How? How did someone find that out? Why would... Just why, Helldragon? I'm sorry, I've run out of brain power at this point in time.
I always assumed they were just digging in the code looking for irregularities, and then they stumbled upon it for that. Like, they're trying shit, then they look it up in the code and say, oh, well, it does this. What happens if we do it this way? You know.
I wonder if, like, one day a game dev is going to get so pissed off at people data mining their games that they'll just put malware. Like, you can't even conceive of it without actually data mining. It can't hurt your system at all. It only hurts the hackers. But you delve deep enough and you unleash Balrog.exe, which just bricks your computer or games console completely.
The minute that happens, that game developer is going to be blacklisted and sued like fucking crazy. You know that, right? I know, but it'd be funny. Do it for the Vine, the bands. Yeah, it'll be hilarious, especially all the legal fees. It'll be great. $1 million. What a blast.
Laughing all the way to the job centre. Oh yeah, the Ruins of Hope. Well, now that we've got the Flying and Psychic type Z crystals, Char is upgraded, Slow-Mo is upgraded, so we can continue with story bands.
Just left Lillie standing there. Where the hell is he?
He said he'd be here at 12. It's now 12:05.
I've been disappointed before, but not like this.
Sure, why not? Let's have a Pokemon battle.
I'm all the way over here. You can't touch me.
Let's just throw the Pokeballs down into this little water basin here. Whoever survives wins.
Yeah, that's basically how it works.
He's flexing on you, mate. You gonna take that?
Well, obviously I am. There's nothing I can do. Gosh.
Oh, it's that thing from Gen 6.
Yeah, that coral kelp dragon motherfucker.
Poison and Dragon, I believe. A pretty interesting combination, I'm not gonna lie, because it gives it nice coverage from fairies.
That's true. Too bad one of the Ultra Beasts in this game does the same thing.
Huh. Oh yeah, you're not wrong there, actually. Let me look this up.
But Dragledge is an interesting design, because again, it looks like seaweed, but it's clearly kind of this twisted dragon thing. I actually like the idea behind it.
Oh yeah, you are right. One of the Ultra Beasts does have Poison Dragon typing, and it's actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I won't spoil it, but you can probably guess from the Ultra Beasts we've encountered thus far which one it evolves from.
Yes. Clearly evolves from the giant brick. Makes sense. Oh, this ought to be good.
No! Don't do it to him! It didn't do it to him, it's fine.
Use your stand powers. I'm mine now.
Calculating ass kicking.
100% these parameters are acceptable.
Oh, yes! Yes! I love watching reactions to that episode.
This is literally how telekinesis works, though.
Dude, it's psychic ping ball, and it's the hypest shit.
That's what Frieza did to Goku, too.
Pretty much. He's just hyped because we're playing a few rounds of Dragon Ball FighterZ after this to get ready for the Patreon event at the end of the month, which I should check on my calendar, Saturday 24th.
There we go, yeah. And I've been really into a lot of Dragon Ball stuff lately, even though I don't really watch the show, though. It's mostly because of the game.
Okay, fair enough. There's only 2 episodes left, so you could get in it for the climactic battle at least.
I guess. I really do kind of want to know where they're going with this, so...
Well, there's a movie later this year, which makes me think that's why they suddenly had to close up shop on Super, so it could be all hands on deck.
Hmm.
There you go. He's pretty again.
Yes, thank you for rubbing my tum-tum.
I rub my tom-tom.
Just comes out, looks up behind you, rub my tum-tum. But rub my tum-tum. Alright, fine.
Jesus, Decidueye. Actually fucking level, why don't you?
Thank you for rubbing my tum-tum. Would
Stop
you quit talking?
saying tom-tom. Jesus. Ugh. where the hell have you been?
Oh, sorry, I've been getting a few crystals here and there. Happy birthday!
Crystals, of course. That was neocortex.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Speaking of Crash Bandicoot and Crash Bandicoot related things, Spyro remasters, yes or no?
Yes, I'll buy that, actually. If they just, put the camera on the stick, I'm there. Yeah, I'll get that.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna be honest, the PS1 Spyro games are better than the PS1 Crash games. It's always been that way to me. Crash is the more skill-orientated series, but just for pure fun, Spyro trumps it for me every time.
And it looks pretty comfy, so the fact that it's been on PS1 and I am approaching them later has kind of been a detriment to me playing the Spyro game, so I am interested in seeing... Again, they just gotta put the camera on the second stick. If they do that, hey, I'm fine.
Bada bing. Okay, now we get a Machamp Shove tutorial, I suppose? Why would they make these blocks with the insignia that looks like D-pad directions on top?
I wonder. Although, I kind of wish he was more like, obviously, Lillie doesn't know. Lillie, don't be stupid, come on.
It's kind of funny in the Pikmin series, you know, Pikmin 2, where you're going around finding lost treasures and whatnot in dungeons. The D-pad from, I think, an NES, an NES is called the Stone of Glory.
Interesting.
And I actually have the list of the others here. Game & Watch is called the Dream Architect. The GameCube analog stick is called the Glee Spinner. Let's see. Remembered Old Buddy is Rob's head. And I think the Famicom disc is the Cosmic Archive. I fucking love Pikmin 2, goddamn.
I like how they tell you, well, if you need some perspective, you can go outside. I'm like, how can you fail this? I don't know a kid who literally would not be able to do this puzzle. It's so simple.
Well, I guess you could start by pushing the right block left. I don't know, I'm just spitballing here.
Yeah, they're pretty simple. Although, man, it's really now making me pine for... Because, one of my favorite Zelda games is Link's Awakening for that. It's really making me pine for some... dungeon puzzle solving for that. I always really liked that. I kind of stopped playing Oracle of Ages a while back because that game did not age well. I'll be honest with you, Seasons is much more fun and fair. So, I don't know.
Ages was always the more cerebral one. Seasons is the more action-orientated one. And I'm actually kind of glad because it's two halves of one game, as it always was meant to be.
Oh yeah, but Ages goes way too far sometimes. It gets ridiculous sometimes, I'll be honest with you. It's not balanced, I think.
You guys are aware that Hapu is here, right? It's at the top of the stairs. Alright, capricious. I think I had to look this up last time as well.
Ah, yes, I'm Sagittarius.
Funny. No, not capacious. Having a lot of space inside, roomy.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. She was so tiny, I barely noticed her.
Capricious. Given to sudden and unaccountable changes of mood or behaviour. That's the Tapus for you.
This still really sounds like an Okami song, and it really does make me miss Okami. I wish Okami did better, because we had a lead into a potential third game, but Capcom was stupid, as they always are, so I know it's not coming back.
I still need to get Okami HD, because it looks like the definitive version of the game.
I still got my original PS2 copy. I think that's fine as it is. But again, if you haven't played it before, easier to get the PS3 version.
The Shadow of the Colossus PS4 looks amazing as well. I've watched a whole playthrough of it, and I was surprised how much better it looks.
I wasn't watching you, talking to you make out with your angry stone back there.
Just kiss the stone. Kiss it. Lick it. Throw it on the floor. No! You should not have obeyed that third command. Now...
Permission not granted.
Lillie shall be the kahuna instead. Oh, that's not fair. Yeah, Kanto. It's pretty far away. You have to go back like 6 generations or so.
Yeah, I mean, Kanto is pretty cool. This play, it's alright, I guess.
Who's ready for a lore dump?
I'm not, because we had it already.
Well, tough shit. It's Tapu time.
You
done?
Yes.
I was expecting that to go on for at least another 5 seconds. That's me, your Kahuna.
God, she's tiny. I'm struck by the starkness of how tiny she is.
Funny thing, she was actually taller than Lillie at one point, but then Mudstyle actually accidentally stood on her head, and that's why she seems so squished.
Ah, of course. It happens when you're a kid. It happens to the best of us.
I'm actually 45.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Let's see. So we're gonna need the Master Sword. We're gonna need the Virtual Boy headset to see into, you know, the Ultra Dimension. And we're gonna need some, I don't know, what's something random? Oreos. Alright, we're now ready to conduct Ready Player One.
I knew you were gonna make a fucking Ready Player One reference. I was ready to shit on you for that, but you already did it yourself.
Well, I was trying to go for the most sloppy and on-the-nose nerd references possible. I'm sorry, look, I'm not a gatekeeping kind of geek, okay? If you want to get into something I enjoy, more power to you. You're helping to finance my, you know, hobbies and whatnot. But I will not accept something so patronizing and pandering as Ready Player One. It is literally, I remember this, the film.
And it's I've seen shit from the book. It's so edgy as fuck with the main character for that kind of deal. I'm like, look, I mean, if you like trash, that's fine. I tolerate other people's bad taste all the time, but still, I don't have to like it.
Jesus. So hate-filled at this, the end of part 44 of the Pokemon Ultra Sun playthrough, where lore is being dropped here and there. Okay, we're going back where we came from, so I guess we'll see you next time, folks. Goodbye for now.